I mean, I don't know how to handle it, to be honest. I'm super nervous every time I share something. I've always had a hard time talking about my feelings, and I still have. And that I guess that's why I write about it instead. I think that's easier. Um, yeah, and I started like it was when I was little, like younger, maybe 9 or 10.
Mhm.
And I started like, or it was actually my mom, I think, that started writing me letters, and she was like opening it up and
Yeah.
like a conversation, and I was like replying, and then we like did it back and forth, which was a nice way for me. I've always had an easier time to like write down my feelings. I don't know why. I just think it's easier because then you don't need to look at the other person
Yeah.
when you're talking about things. I haven't. Yeah, it's easier to express myself for some reason. I'm super nervous every time I share something or release a song, and I'm like terrified of what people might think because I think about what people think about me a lot. Like I don't think that's something I will get over, because it's an insecurity that I have, like what other people think of me. So for me, like every time I release something, it's like I just want to hide. And I try. Yeah, but in the same way, like, because I don't have that many like followers until like I haven't had that until now. So it's like first now that I've started to connect with the people listening to my music. Before that, it was only like numbers on Spotify, or other digital platforms, and it was so hard to see that as people listening to the music, when it was like millions of streams, and I was like, it's numbers. It's so hard to realize that that's people listening to your music. And I guess that has been made it easier for me, that I don't really realize that people are listening, because every time someone sings my song in front of me, or like tells me in person that they like my music, I always get like so insecure, and I feel like I think it's so hard to handle. And now when I've been on tour, that was super scary, because I just couldn't accept that those people were there for me. It was so hard to accept that. But when you do accept that, it's the most amazing feeling ever. And to see, like, to hear their stories and how they connect to my music and what it means to them, it's just overwhelming. It's the coolest feeling ever. So find your unique expression, and then have fun. Work with people that you like, and just like being creative should be fun. The rest is just business. So when you're writing a song, it should just be fun. You should play around. You should experiment. And the third thing is work hard, because it takes a lot of time and it takes a lot of energy, and you have to be driven, and you have to be ambitious, and you have to have goals. Because if you just have like talent, and if you have fun and you're not working hard, then nothing will happen. Like if you're just in the studio writing songs and you don't send them around, no one will hear it. So those 3 things I think is the key things.
It's a good class.
Yeah. It's a short but good class.